I see a lot of vegetable gardens too. Isn't it weird to have a vegetable garden on a cemetery?
Welcome to the 웰컴투마이동 series, where we explore all 467 Seoul neighborhoods. In this episode, we venture into Dunchon-dong, in the Gangdong-gu district, east of the Olympic Park. This neighborhood is probably not well known on a tourist scale. At least I have never heard any non-Korean say, let's go to Duncheon. But that may change today. How the neighborhood got its name is already fascinating and worth a visit. But there's more. The charm may be hidden in the astonishing gardening ability of many of the Duncheon people. Seriously, so many people manage vegetable gardens or know how to garden. I have never seen something quite like it in Seoul before. It's a real farming ecosystem, and believe it or not, I found my favorite bakery.
Hey guys, I'm here with Jaewon. She's the author of Cycling
The Silk Road.
Cycling the Silk Road. And we met for the first time when I asked you advice about how to write a book, and now we are both authors.
Yay!
And she is from Dunchon-dong, and that's a neighborhood she will show us today, together. Apparently, with her mother. I didn't know she would come. So one of the characteristics of Dunchon-dong is that many people have a vegetable garden. 어머님 has one.
Yes, she always has one, and it's getting little bigger by year.
네, 여기 둔촌동 매력이 뭐예요?
산이 많고 근교로 나가기 가깝고
양평, 가평.
도시와 농촌이 같이 있어서
네.
약간 전원생활 같은 느낌도 같이 가질 수 있어서 좋은 것 같아요. 도시에 살고 전원을 느낄 수 있는 그런.
It's the Greenbelt area.
개발 제한 구역.
Yeah,
So all around us is green belt.
Yeah.
So you're not allowed to develop in the green belt.
Nope.
But apparently you're allowed to have vegetable gardens.
Yeah! This is my mom's garden. This line is all hers.
All right.
Yeah.
이 호박이 열렸다. 호박.
Oh, that's huge.
This is zucchini, the 애호박.
Coming in.
Yeah.
스위트포테이토 있고.
This is a cucumber.
Gochu peppers.
Yes.
Is this how the Kenya plant looks like?
Yes.
I have never seen that before.
Yeah, it's a humongous amount. Green onion. Green
right.
onion.
Oh, there's so many things.
Yeah, we don't have to go to supermarket. Yeah, my mom grows everything.
이거는 산야지 이거 칡난 나물.
부추나물, 부추, 미나리.
This is private land, and Jaewon's mother rents it from the owner for 120,000 won a year. It sounds like a good deal to me.
Is this a thing?
Yeah,
in
it's a thing.
Dunchon-dong?
It's a
Vegetable
thing.
gardens?
Yeah, like young couples, they always come out for gardening, and many people actually own their own garden. I lived in 7 different gu, but this is my favorite. Gangdong-gu won the prize for city farming in whole Seoul. So this is the only gu that you can live and do farming like this.
So you cook daily?
Yes, my mom makes a salad every morning, and then she makes a lot of different soups, side dishes.
And everything from the garden?
Yeah, that's what's cool about it.
It must taste really delicious.
And there's a city farmer school, and my father and I also graduated from there.
No way!
So we also learned.
So you're low-key old farmers?
Kind of.
This is like something that I imagine myself doing when I'm retired. You know?
Yes. You should move to 둔촌동.
Then there's more. But this is all public land where Jaewon's mother used to have her vegetable garden. The only problem is that it's based on a yearly lucky draw system. Every year there's high competition to get your own vegetable land.
And there's a CCTV so that there's no thief, no vegetable thief.
야채 도둑이 많아요?
사람들이 지나가다가 아마 스쩍스쩍 가져간 사람이 있나 봐. 그 CCTV 달았다고.
네, 와주셔서 감사합니다. 네, 감사합니다. 네, 안녕히 가세요.
Our next stop is the Veterans Health Service Medical Center, a place I deeply appreciate. But before we go, Jaewon suddenly mentioned something really cool.
And what's good about raising kids here, there's a forest 유치원. So the kids learn the mountains, little insects, frogs.
A forest 유치원?
Yeah, forest 유치원. There's several. There's one, there's another one. Yeah.
That is so cool.
Yeah. From here starts the VHS center, the hospital. And because they're the war veterans, they're selling these kind of jackets and kind of these badges. 한국 전쟁에서 싸우신 분들이에요?
월남이죠.
월남전?
네.
It's a Vietnam War.
월남,
베트남, 네, 베트남 전쟁.
네. 이제 80대 다 된 사람들이고 90
네.
넘은 사람들은 6.25 우리 한국 전쟁 온 사람들이
네.
다 90 넘었어. 90 아래는 없어. 한국 전쟁 온 사람들이. 제일 17살에 간 사람들이 90.
선생님도 베트남 전쟁 영자이세요?
네.
아, 그래요?
와.
네. 그래가지고 이거 그냥 알바 겸 4시간씩 그냥 용돈 보려고 그런 거야. 네. 비둘기, 주월사, 백마, 맹호, 통영, 십자성 이런 거 이제 월남 갔다 온 사람들이니까 자기 부대 꺼들게 사는 거지. 전통 매력이
네.
이렇게 이쁜 아줌마들이랑 야구를 구장하고 그게 매력이지.
And if you're a war veteran, I think it's free.
Okay.
That's why there's always a lot of old people here.
I have mad respect for the veterans and this hospital. Not only is it new to me, but I also don't think the Netherlands has a place like this. But please correct me if I'm wrong. Next, we hike into Iljasan Mountain, named after Ilja, because it looks like an Ilja from above. We go into the mountain to find a hidden cave from where the name Dunchon-dong originates, and it's quite a story.
This is a famous place for 맨발 걷기, to walk bare feet.
I'm not sure if the cave is easy to find, but I will mark it on the map for you guys. It's interesting that such an important place doesn't really have a clear direction sign.
I know.
Are we going to the left or to the right?
It depends on if you prefer stairs or the sideways.
I prefer the
we're going-
shortcut.
Yeah,
To the right?
yeah.
Okay, remember guys, to the right.
So okay, the cave. It is believed that Goryeo scholar Lee Jip had to hide for his life because of a beef with an influential monk, Shin-don. He found a cave to hide here on this mountain. He took the pen name Dunchon, which means something like hiding in the countryside. So his hardship will be remembered. This is the origin of the name Dunchon-dong.
Oh, this is Hanam.
Wow,
Yeah,
what a view.
yes.
What a view, and look at this, it's a cemetery. So this little fence here on my left, that is the border between Gyeonggi-do and Seoul. It's all a bit overgrown, but here's a cemetery, and I see a lot of vegetable gardens too. Isn't it weird to have a vegetable garden on a cemetery?
I also think it's kind of weird. But
Yeah, right?
Koreans like to use the
Every land.
land, yes, every pile of land wisely.
These are all burials, all graves, or tombs and whatnot, and then there, people are farming, there people are farming.
All right, we
Okay.
arrived near the cave.
I wonder how he found this cave.
No idea. I guess he was climbing the mountain like us.
Huh.
And then he found this cave. He was hiding over here.
Oh, there it is.
Mm-hmm.
The cave.
Yep. It's good enough to avoid the rain.
It's not big at all.
Not at all.
Here we go, guys.
Yeah.
The cave. So imagine you go to Seoul and you visit a neighborhood like Dunchon-dong and you think, hey, there's nothing going on here. But there you go. Even Dunchon-dong has a story
Yes.
that is worth a visit. If only he knew that now, how many years later, a neighborhood in Seoul is named after
Yeah.
this incident. But imagine this, the man came out of his cave on an early morning. There were no high-rise, no buildings, no bridges, nothing, and this is what he saw. Check this out.
You can also see the first sunrise on New Year's Eve here. Iljasan Mountain has way more to offer than just a cave. If we filmed 2 hours earlier, I could have joined Cheon with some nice aerobics. I can't believe I missed that. The children can visit the city farming park to learn about farming and inspect the rice paddies. Pretty cool to have them here.
And this was the gift from Nonghyap. They gave this cow.
Walk a little further and you will find yourself in a city camping area where a spot can be secured for only 20,000 won, which is around $15. My favorite was the Herb and Astronomy Park next to the camping location.
You can watch herbs and at night the stars.
Have you watched the stars there before?
Yesterday we were supposed to see a lot of shooting stars and 50 people were waiting until midnight, but we didn't see anything.
No, you didn't see anything.
My nose is sensitive and the hundreds of herbs nicely tickled my senses.
Come on, they're quite cute.
Yeah, they are. They are very cute.
I mean, all the sculptures here are cute, but these...
The tunnel leading to the herb park shows the herb garden and camping mural. But if you walk into the other direction, it shows the wholesale flower market, our next stop.
And my mom buys the little, you call it mojong, sangchu and the plants.
농장.
Yes.
Oh yeah.
She also the fertilizer, she buys it here. They sell the seeds. It's a whole ecosystem for the farmers.
One last stop, Cheon's favorite bakery. And
People travel like a long time to visit this very small Banjiha
No way.
bakery. The Italian bread is very famous there. It's gone in 30 minutes.
So this is it?
Yeah, it is. So it opens at 11:30.
Uh-huh.
Yeah, but you better come like 20 minutes earlier. And it's called 시간을담다. It was on SBS. 생활의 달인.
I see something written over there. No uyu, no butter, no sultang, no keran, no what is it?
It's a chemical, I don't know, chemical thingy.
So we have to wait 24 minutes before it opens, and I never, ever, ever in my life waited for anything in Korea.
Jesus Christ!
I'm one of those guys who sees a line and is like, nope,
And now here you are.
for everything at first.
Almost 20 people gathered in line in a matter of minutes, even before opening time. Luckily, we were second and quickly could order our bread. Their specialty was the ciabatta, and yes, I am Babo for forgetting to film how I ate at home.
여기 매일 sold out 돼요.
아, 네네.
아, 그래요? 아, 신기해요.
But trust me, this was the best bread I had yet. You know why? Because it's exactly what a Dutchie like me expects from bread. Why else would people line up, and why else would they sell out every single time? Dunchon-dong was, how do I say this? Quite normal, but very pleasant. It was simple for once. I really love the whole charm of the vegetable gardens and how a lot revolves around those gardens. So Dunchon will go on the map as the gardening dream. Welcome to my dong.